Hello, how are you? How are you? How's your day? Well, today is 23rd December 2025. How was my day? Thank you for asking. My day went well. I had a very long meeting in the morning that was sort of to help us wrap up, you know, end of year plans and activities, and it went well. It did. Um, and it was very eventful because we had our sixth Santa exchange today, I'll tell you. We had like a wrapped video. We did a sort of Instagrammable type video, and we did a holiday fair where people brought in their old clothes, pre-loved clothes and items, baby stuff, all sorts of things. And the people that saw interest and need for these things picked them and took home. So I am very, very glad that that happened and today went the way it did. Um, and then there's also something that happened where um, there's some artwork that I've been expecting and they were delivered. So I'm really, really pumped. I'm going to see them tomorrow, and yeah, I'm really pumped about it. Today went okay. That's how. Hey. So about the Secret Santa. Um, so the thing is, I don't believe that I can be disappointed again. Oh my god, my Secret Santa gift today was very interesting, and I was explaining to someone. Of course, it was not great, right? But I can't be disappointed. I was explaining to someone that I want to. I'm not a great gifter. I feel like I've seen people who have gifted in my presence, and I've been in awe of how thoughtful it was, and I want to learn more. But the little I do know it. You get? Oh my goodness. It was a very interesting gift. Um, outside of that, the meeting went okay. Hey, hi, how are you? The meeting went okay. We did some back and forth. Today was also an interesting. Hi guys. Today was also interesting because I sort of off-boarded someone that has been with me for years. The person's last day was today in the system. Hi. And it almost felt unreal because this person has, when someone has gone through the ranks with you and it's just there, it's like the person will be there forever. Not true, because if they have other things they're interested in, they're going to do the things they're interested in, regardless of, and especially if they don't have stake in the business, it's just what it is. They'll do whatever they want to do. And this person reached out to me a few weeks ago, and I mentioned it in this videos that I felt like a gut punch. And today I had to have another conversation to say, okay, what were your learnings? What are the things that you like to give us feedback on, especially during your stay? Is this something that you enjoyed? Would you recommend people? This kind of exit type interview questions. And, she gave me her perspective, which I appreciated and I thanked her for. Um, so that conversation was a little unreal, you know, but done. I believe very strongly that I could have had it maybe in another setting, maybe over coffee or over lunch or even dinner. I would have preferred to do that, but done is better than perfect. In a perfect world, I'd have had it over lunch or dinner, or even ice cream. Do you get out of work context? Actually, because of who she is and who she's been in the system. I remember one experience I had with her, and she doesn't even remember that experience. So it's something that endeared me, how she managed that experience. So I was very ill, and I was in my office that day, and I was literally throwing up and very, very ill. And I thought about who I would call to help me, because at this point I couldn't help myself. And even if I needed to like tidy myself up and get to the hospital, I couldn't do it by myself. And her name came to mind, and I called her immediately. She just got to it. So. She didn't. She stayed by me until I was feeling okay, and I didn't hear a word about it in any type of small gossip circle or anything. And the thing is, she didn't remember this. So what it says to me is that we touch people's lives in so many ways, in so many little ways over the course of our life, and over during work, out of work, at home, every way, that we don't even remember how, this person got to feel the way they feel about us. We don't know how we contributed to that. So it's best for us to be careful. You know, there are ways that we can rub off for somebody, and that would be the thing that they take away as this person's type of person. So, anyways, I should give her that feedback that I really appreciate her for helping me in that time that I couldn't help myself, and she didn't remember. It was very interesting that she didn't remember. I remembered every detail. Also because I was the one that was vulnerable in that situation. Any which ways, that happened, that was done. Then we had the funniest, most interesting video ever. So we did this video where, that Instagram trend that someone comes to the camera, oh, I did something, and put something in the cake. And then another person will come, I did something, like an achievement, and put in the cake. So we said, okay, let's do that. Instead of doing a wrapped video where, we've done a wrapped video actually, but instead of doing a serious video where we'll say, oh, we attended to so many guests, and we sold so much plates of food, and we did and we did and we did, let's make it fun and interesting. And it was so funny. It was so funny. We went and bought a cake from Curry's, it's in Jerry, and it was the funniest video. We did like a million takes for that video before we got a perfect one, and I can't wait to see the final final copy of the video. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, I'm just going to do a round check for the other sites so that I can make sure that everybody's okay. So I'll touch community, I'll touch Okwebi, just to make sure that everything is you know okay. Everybody's morale is high. Everybody's okay. And then for Thursday, which is Christmas Day, I'll then just do GRE. That's it. So yeah, looking forward to Christmas. It's unreal that Christmas has come again, because I remember what I did last year. Last year, day before Christmas, I have boarded someone. I've boarded someone very important to the system, and today again I'm boarding. I mean, it's not a day to Christmas, but close to Christmas. Is this a pattern that people leave around Christmas? Anyways, and then I had to spend Christmas at work, because I wasn't sure things were going to, like I felt things were going to fall apart. To be fair, that's why I went. I was just like, okay, let me be there. If it's falling apart, let me be there to pick up the pieces, not be hearing it over the phone, that kind of thing. So, um, but memories. Anyways, what I am thankful for today is the grace to remember. I'm also thankful for God's covering, because in terms of remembering, in terms of remembering, I'm glad I remembered that particular situation, and I think it was just God that was helping me, because normally I say, oh, I don't remember a lot, but God was helping me remember in particular, because um, I have no business remembering that. And because I was also the vulnerable one in that situation, I wanted to literally just forget it. But I remembered, and I'm glad I did. Because what it did for me, it was help me to remember to thank her very much, or very well, right? So I remembered, I thanked her, and I'm grateful that I could remember that particular experience. Um, that's what I'm thankful for today. Um, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Tomorrow, I'm looking for tomorrow. I told you what I'm doing, right? You remember? Okay. I hope you get a moment to think. Thank God for something. It could could be anything. And for someone, I remember that this is season of giving. So may remember to give someone something. Could be a couple of people. Um, that's it from me. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, there's really nothing else to add. So I'm going to say good night and I'll